gray and white hair.
Not grandma and grandpa.
She's talking about from England because my mom's grandma is actually from England. So when I told everybody on the internet I have my great grandma who is from England, they didn't believe me. So they went as far as looking up the last name, the family history, like the ancestry, all that, up until where she's buried and everything. That's how into my life they are. So they...
I do gotta say, you guys go a little bit too deep. A little too deep in people's lives.
Grandpa being famous. Okay. All right, well, that's that. All right. Have there been instances where your mother has expressed feelings of jealousy towards you? And how does that affect your relationship with her?
There's this video going around of my mom being jealous of me when I was little, having a better relationship with my dad than she did.
I mean, girl, that's his kid. That's his whole kid. But not you being jealous of a baby girl.
It's not that. It's just
She a daddy's girl. She said he better love me more than he Calm down. He was in the... Okay, he was in there making her. Okay, so he's going to love her.
See, I like Camilla, though, because she's like stands on
This girl
everything
was
that
not-
she
she was
says.
It wasn't like that.
Okay, continue.
And then there's a lot of people saying that she's jealous of me because,
How does that make you feel?
like, I don't know, there's like nothing to be jealous of. I mean, I am her daughter, and they say I look like her, so there's nothing much different from us. Not that I have more followers than her, maybe that's why.
Oh, so you think she's jealous of you because she has more followers? She clocked that shit so hard. She said, Mama don't like me because I'm outdoing her. I'm outdoing the doer.
I don't know. I feel like if Ash didn't keep getting banned, she would have probably 3 million followers by now. I think it's ridiculous because she keeps getting banned on all of her accounts, and TikTok knows she's getting banned. They should bring her accounts back. They keep taking them for impersonation, but it's not impersonation. They know it's her.
And then they took my account, so of course.
You hear
but no,
that?
I
That
am
sounds
very... No, it does not. I am very proud of her, though. Like, I bought her a Gucci purse when, for her, was it 900K or 800K? Bought her a Gucci purse. Like, what 15-year-old literally...
Not my ass. I had Barbie.
I think it was the comments that made this flag. Sorry,
Exactly.
guys.
My Barbies didn't even have a Gucci purse.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, I'm not jealous of her. I'm blessed to be able to give her the life that I've always wanted as a little girl. And now that I can give it to her without...
There could be, though, like, for example, I have a younger brother, and we grew up very differently. Like, I grew up in a very different financial situation than my brother. And there were times where, like, I as a sibling would just be envious of how it felt like my brother's life was a little bit easier than mine growing up because we're, like, almost 7 years apart. So it's like my parents' financial situation when I was growing up was very different than when my brother was growing up. So... it could be, that could be a possibility where she didn't grow up like that. So seeing you grow up and it's a completely different situation. Of course, you always want better for your kids, but girl, don't let me a little fun, you know.
Camilla came from it, so she could speak from it.
Take the step up.
I mean, hey.
That is true. Accountability is number one key. Number one key, and I have to work on that. I never take accountability.
I might not have a Gucci bag,
I've been
but
trying. I've been working on it. So
at 15, so.
What'd you say about having a Gucci bag?
I might have not had a Gucci bag, but I had their dad, okay? At 15, so. We were dating at 14.
How old was her dad at that
I met their dad
time?
when I was a
You were
teenager.
at
No,
14.
not that. No.
How old
I
was her
meant
dad?
like I was already dating their dad, so I was with their dad at
He must
that
have been
age.
older.
She said no.
No, I was 16.
She said you were getting
I was
down.
16. I was 16. 16. Yes.
The mic to them. The girl with 1 million followers.
See, a lot of things like I'm not my place to get in the middle of how she parents and stuff, but like that's the one thing I want to talk with her about is like that kind of stuff should not get brought up in front of the girls. The girls should not be hearing that kind of stuff. They are, 12 and 15 years old.
What are some positive experiences you've had to your mother's online activities?
Like trips?
Yeah, like what are some things because of the social media presence that you guys have, what are some positive things that you've experienced because of it?
Well, we go on trips. Like, we just got back from New York and New Jersey.
Okay.
Obviously, when we go shopping, we spend quite a bit of money.
Oh, because she liked to get down? Did she get Louis? First of all, girl, you know that in your TikTok shop, it says that, like, what you bought, and people are like, girl, that is off-brand Louis. Have you ever been caught with an off-brand bag?
No, I haven't, to be honest. Like, they literally think my Louis are fake. I can pull up the receipt right now if you want to see it. I can log into my Louis account.
Louis are real.
Right now.
They are real.
I got it. YSL.
The Louis are real.
Gucci and Louis. Yeah.
Stop playing with her.
Exactly. Exactly. Who wants me to be their sugar mama? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, next question.
Santos is crazy.
How do you handle discussions with friends who are aware of your mother's online persona? Because I know that ain't easy.
Yeah. So when they found out about my mom, some people didn't like it, obviously. And one of my friends...
She said obviously.
One of my friends actually... There was a video about her and my mom talking to her. And...
your mom was talking to your friends?
Yeah, because she was on live and it got clipped.
Okay.
And
like she came in the room?
No, we were by the pool.
Okay.
And my mom was talking about her ex and telling her, like, girl advice, I guess. And people were saying in the comments of my friends.
Ex?
My friend has an ex.
How old's your friend?
My age.
How old
15.
She has an ex.
Guys, if I start to lag again, I'm going to have to turn the comments off.
I'm scared. Okay, continue.
Hi, everybody.
And she told me about the video and she was like, girl, I don't want this out. I didn't like it. I was like, oh, it's not my fault that my mom was live and it got clipped. And a lot of people don't like my mom going live, like getting clipped or anything, because I guess they're embarrassed of it for being our friends and stuff. I would say we lost a bit of friends.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
To be honest, there's nothing I can do about it.
But there is.
I mean, it sucks, yes. But at the end of the day, like, their friends shouldn't be around, because if I'm live, they even know. If I'm live, like, don't come in my room. Don't come in, like, unless I'm.
And she's very responsible with that, with
I'm
keeping them
hey,
offline. She doesn't let them come.
But even then,
online.
they don't like to be on camera.
Okay.
So, and like she said, what they clip is not. It's not in my control. They clip whatever they want. I can sit here and say something about you, and they're gonna get the bad part of it, and then they're gonna make a whole TikTok and make me seem like I was, like, side-eyeing you or jealous of you or something. They're gonna make something bad out of nothing, literally. So, I mean,
but you don't think that maybe, like, oh, hey mom, I'm having friends over, you don't, like, you would say no to them having friends over if you knew you were gonna go live?
So their friends, some of them do not come over my house anymore.
Okay.
Just because the parents don't feel comfortable, because my address is leaked.
Okay.
And so I totally agree with that. I understand that. There is some that still come over. And when I'm
I don't know,
live,
if I had kids, I wouldn't let them over just because
so they
of that,
stay
too.
out of the
I know it's not a very
area
safe
where
place
I
to
am
be.
live.
So you don't feel like
And her daughter
any
should
sort
not
of
be in that,
guilt or
too.
sadness that they've lost friends because of it, and they've expressed that?
No, because it's not even for that reason, to be honest. I feel like some of their friends are jealous because of the life that they have. They don't go to school anymore. They're homeschooled. They can just get up and leave, take a trip. And honestly, I mean,
I do have to say, though, getting up and leaving and taking
school.
trips and stuff, like, I understand, like, this is what her job is now, but, like, getting up and leaving all the time is not the best thing for kids. Like, I cherish my moments that I had in school with other kids and learning with them and whatnot. So just getting up and being able to leave and go on vacation is not the best part of life. The best part of life is typically hanging out with people.
Because she wasn't talking to certain friends anymore. Also.
But, she can't. It's not her fault anymore. Or it's not her choice. She can't put people in or put her daughters in school anymore because there's so many people that know her and out to get her. So it's what happened. What happened in the past, but now it's not her decision.
And it wasn't because of me. It was because of things that when you're a teenage girl, you and your friends fight.
Right.
So she just didn't like going because they were having a fallout or something. So, you know, with that, she was just like, Mom, I don't want to go to school no more. Can you homeschool me? So I finally did it. Like literally like a couple weeks into school, I took her out. I said, well, I'm not going to have you miserable either. Right. And so I did what I could as a mom to protect her from them girls. Because if you're going to be a true friend, you're going to stay a friend through the bad, the good, the ugly, whatever. Right. And so for that, they're still young.
Even if she did say, she was like, I've lost friends because of my mom and what she does in the lives and stuff. So in my opinion, I feel like as a mom, I'd be like, damn, like, I'm sorry. Like, I would be like, I would want an apology from my mom and be like, look, I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. But at some point, it's like,
Okay, we should be back on. I turned the comments off. Hold on. When I turn the comments on and you guys start going crazy, it causes it to lag. So there we go, which is ridiculous because this is a $4,000 computer.
There wouldn't be anything to fight about. Like, yeah, they're 16. Yeah, they're going through like hormonal shit and whatever, y'all. I don't know what happens at 16 anymore. Hopefully nothing crazy. But I would feel some sort of way, especially given that, you know, she literally just said like, yeah, like, they don't like coming around or they feel some way about what my mom says. And then to sit here and be like, oh no, like, it's not me at all. Like,
I did have a 9 to 5.
There has to be some accountability though.
Yeah, I did have a 9 to 5.
And was this happening anyway?
It was still happening, yeah. For 6.5 years. Up until December 23rd of this past December 2024, I got fired.
Fired?
Yes.
For what?
The trolls from TikTok literally sent my owner a video of me showing my nip. Yes. Yes. So
True. And she really did like that job.
She liked that job literally on TikTok because people were like, you don't know how to work, you don't have a job, you don't have this, you don't have that. Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock? Well, why do y'all think I was on live with Santos? Yes.
Those two don't go together well.
Literally.
Let's just say that.
I'm gonna do the walk of shame now.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed for that because I regret ever meeting Santos.
Have you set any boundaries as her kids regarding to anything that's been shared publicly? If so, when were those boundaries established and what are they?
Okay, so like getting clipped. Obviously, walking into her room, I told her, let me know when you're on live. So I don't walk into her room and they clip me and post it because that's happened like twice already. And they zoom in on my face and then people make fun of me.
Okay.
And then there's times
y'all gotta remember. You might not like her mom. You might not like just because you don't like her mom doesn't mean that it gives you the right to make fun of a 15-year-old girl. She's a little girl, so come on, be respectful at least in that sense.
About us, because obviously people are gonna clip it and then share it more online.
Do you think that maybe sometimes she can exploit situations to get views?
I'm gonna be real, yeah.
Because that's the game. But that's your kid.
No, not with them.
She just said yes.
I don't do it with them. I mean, I don't really like to talk about them, honestly. When it comes to my lives now, I tell them if y'all have anything to say about the kids, I'm not answering it. If anything, I protect them now. When they come in my room, I cover the camera. When they're around, I don't film them.
But have you done that in the past? Have you taken a situation and used it for views regarding the kids? Would you feel like maybe she has done that ever?
Yeah, but not me, my sister.
Just because somebody else did something wrong doesn't make you guys doing something wrong correct or right. I don't know why you're trying to defend yourself with somebody else's actions. Well, she did this, so I can do it too. That's a dumb excuse. I don't know why you're trying to make that excuse.
Taking her when she was sick, and you were begging for money.
When?
You said send the Galaxy to know about my baby girl's health when I was in the hospital.
Oh, that's because, that was like a lot.
She should not have done that. That's exploitation.
Yeah, but I still didn't like that.
Exploitation.
But you wanted my information out for a Galaxy.
I was
Literally, G Money and everyone else, like Angelito, they could send you. They could send you a Galaxy.
She meant double G right there.
Oh, what's his name then?
Stop saying it.
She meant double G.
Double G.
Yeah.
You sold her out for a Galaxy? You sold her out for a Galaxy?
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
In the hospital, I must give me a Galaxy if you want to know what's wrong with her.
She wasn't in the hospital.
Say sorry. Say sorry right now. She's about to cry. Give her a hug and say sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That's send a Galaxy to help me pay the medical bills.
No, it wasn't like that.
How do you handle misinformation or rumors about your family online? And what would you say the most outrageous rumor has been? Question. Do you have beds?
Well, I don't live with my mom.
But at your mom's house?
No.
I'm going to Zelle you.
Why is that? Why don't they have
I'm going
beds?
to give you money.
Like, I've sent her more than
want
enough to get them
a
beds.
bed, 2 mattresses, 2 of them. I want a headboard and 2 nightstands. I'm going to order that before you leave this house.
Camilla,
today.
I can help
And
you
I'm
with
gonna
that too if you ever
insert
see this.
the clip of the receipt.
There's a story behind that, okay?
Please tell me why your children don't have beds. Yes.
Because my mom was actually going to go look at a furniture store. Because I don't go anywhere publicly at all.
Because you're just that bitch.
Literally. No, like I really don't. Like if I go out, I'm gonna get noticed.
Yeah, no.
And if I don't have my security guard, I'm not going anywhere. My mom actually told me 2 weeks ago. She was like, or my dad said that. He told my mom to go to a furniture store and I would give him my card info because here's my card. I have money. But
yes, she's rich.
no, I'm not.
I can show you the motherfucking Louis.
But
receipts,
literally. But she never did that. So, and then, I mean, like she said, she doesn't stay with me. I'm about to move because everything's just getting crazy. And so, and I don't have a guy to come build it, but hopefully I can get somebody to come build it.
I'll pay for it. Y'all are going to have 2 mattresses. You're going to have a whole 9. Okay, we're going to do a room makeover. I'm being for real.
See, and I respect Camilla for that. Very good
insert
person.
The receipt
Very good person.
from IKEA, whatever you want. I'll let you pick it out.
Well, thank you. But
no, please.
It's like, yeah, I mean, at my mom's house, though, they have a bed. They have a bed. And actually.
But girl, you got to have, come on.
No, listen. Okay, so when CPS did go to my house, yeah. So, yeah, this guy called CPS on me. Okay, I had a CPS case open. So, and also because of Santos.
Anyway, had bed?
She looked in the room.
I didn't hear about any of this. I did not hear about any of this.
She looked in the room and
she
took
said-
a picture
Of what?
of their room. They have a mattress in there.
Okay, at least a
Yeah.
mattress. Okay.
But even then, when they stay
Hi,
over,
Heffa.
this one sometimes sleeps with me or on the couch. That
Heffa,
one
have you
sleeps
watched
on
this
the
yet?
couch.
This is our first time.
Or she'll sleep on the mattress. So it's like,
Question. Is it because there's bed bugs?
no, that was like a
I don't
beetle
know
or
how they even
something.
start.
Yeah.
I don't know how to start
That
it.
was like a beetle or something. But again, what these people need to realize is I do live in a duplex.
Okay.
I have neighbors.
Okay.
So with that, there's going to be whatever they have does transfer over.
Thank you, Double G.
But I mean, I don't have like roaches or anything. No. But
But
again,
could there be potential bed bugs, or is it just
no,
little
like
beetles?
I haven't found any, but that was a beetle.
Okay.
But of course, people take one little thing,
Right.
let it be a flea on your leg, and they're going to say it's something else.
Well, even a flea's kind of gross.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, well, I don't have animals, but you know,
Camilla's funny.
it's like,
She really is funny.
and again, that's why I'm moving.
Okay.
Because my landlord just, I feel like for what I pay there, I can literally find a nice house somewhere, and I want a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I already have my mindset on what I want.
Okay, period. And she got budget.
Literally.
You got budget.
Literally.
All right. Well,
That's
I'm
good.
shipping
Her
the beds.
daughters
We'll get
deserve
into
it.
CPS soon because that I don't even know.
Her and her daughters
Hold on.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Both of them.
What was the moment you realized
All three of
TikTok
them.
Live could be a full-time thing? And what was your biggest month on TikTok Live?
So, my thing, honestly, when their dad passed away, I started freaking out. I'm not gonna lie, because I literally would make like $800 every 2 weeks at my job.
Okay, so $1,600.
Yes, I lived with my parents. Okay. Even then, when I lived with my parents, they were saying my room was the porch because it was like an added on room. My parents' house, I'm actually making them a
Y'all are
checkout.
fucked up.
Literally, I'm making my parents a checkout, and I'm going to give them money. I already have a number amount. I still have to get a little bit more for that, but I'm going to make them one of those huge checks to fix up their house. Because I asked my mom the other day, do you want me to give you money for a down payment, or do you want me to have y'all fix up the house? She said, the house is paid off. We can fix it.
Okay.
I lived with them, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, literally like penny to penny. And their dad passed away. I was depending on his child support. So when he ended up passing away, I met this girl that would battle. And so when she told me, like, you know, hey, let's battle, I seen how I was making money. So I was like, oh my God, like, you know.
Who was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, her name is Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah, she still battles till this day.
Okay.
She
just told me
still
about
friends.
Jasmine
We still
yesterday.
talk. And so I just started doing that. And I mean, I've been blessed since. And then like,
But how did it take off? What happened? What was the situation where this became a full-time thing?
it wasn't a full-time thing. Like I was doing it, yes, making money, but saving the money.
Thank you, Double
And
G.
so until I got fired, December.
For showing your
Yes.
hoo-ha.
Yes. So when I got fired, I was like, you know what? This has to be my full-time thing now.
How did your parents feel about that?
The nip slip?
And being fired for it? Because you were living at their house, right?
No.
Okay, you weren't living
I was
with
already living on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
But did they know about it?
they heard about it. Yeah.
Hi, Lily.
My mom wasn't happy. I'm not going to lie.
Or is she Latina?
Yeah. But she wasn't
You didn't
happy.
get your ass beat?
No, my parents don't. No.
My mother...
No.
Well, I don't.
And my dad, he was just like, you know, pray about it.
Okay.
You'll find something else. You know, God's not going to leave you without.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
I
that's
agree,
when
I
you
agree, but
started
you can't pray and not
battling
follow
making a lot.
the way of the Lord.
When was it like, wow, there's a lot of money in this, and what's the most you've ever made on TikTok Live?
So the most I've ever made on TikTok Live was $12,000.
In one sitting?
Yes.
In one live?
Yes.
How many hours?
Like 2.5.
You made 12 grand in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
That will be bagging.
That's a good amount of money. That's a lot of money. 12 grand in 2.5 hours. That's insane.
So what's that funny?
I wanted to ask that, but I'm not trying to be rude.
Kids don't have
so
a damn bed.
I was gonna ask that
I'll
too,
tell you that
but-
right now.
Oh, well, that's why they're enjoying the hotel bed. I'm just kidding.
That I paid for?
I'm just kidding.
How is the hotel bed, you guys? Is it good, wonderful? You like having a nightstand?
Yeah, it's comfy.
No bed bugs?
No bed bugs.
Ew, period.
So the first thing they said
Camilla's
when we
actually
walked
funny.
in.
Camilla's funny.
No, the first thing they said when we walked in was, "Oh,
That's when-
and we each have our own bed."
that's when
I said, "No,
Charlene,
y'all
like,
are
gets a
sharing
shot
one
for
bed.
her.
I take the other."
Oh, like you...
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, Hefa.
They
Honestly,
get their
you
own
should-
bed, and I sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah. Okay, do you think TikTok changed y'all's life for the better or for the worse?
So I was asked that question actually the other day by another influencer, and he said, "Would you wish your life was back to the way it was before TikTok?" I can honestly say I've been blessed by TikTok because not only do I get paid with the battles, I get paid with the views, you know, like all that, and then the views on my videos I get paid with, and then like my subs and stuff. So I can honestly say it does. I mean, it's done good. But if I could go back to my life before, where nobody knew who I was, I liked it. I only had like 50 to like 100 views in my lives. And now there's like thousands of people that watch me.
Right.
And so, you know, I feel like I don't
Probably
like,
because they're waiting for another slip.
yeah, literally. And I don't like to go out in public because, like I said, you know, people are like, oh, you're Ash Trevino. That's Ash Trevino. Like, I've already got noticed here since
Different
I've been
state.
here.
She's international.
Yeah,
She's
literally.
domestic, actually.
They can say their own thing, but to me, like I said, it does have good and it's bad. But if I could go back to my normal where nobody knew me,
So keep the money, take away the fame.
literally.
Yo, just unfollow Ash Trevino.
Literally.
Make her not popular at all.
Literally.
She hates it.
Cancel me. I want to cancel me.
I feel like I'd rather go back to my old life.
Thank you, Double G.
Yeah, we have money, and I mean, I don't like being online publicly. Like,
And yeah, I understand that.
yeah,
That's hard
Especially
for
you're
them
so
too.
young.
That's got to be
Yeah.
hard for girls like that
I
when you're
know.
going through it, going through puberty and whatnot. And now everything about you is on live for people to critique and judge you for. That's horrible. That's horrible, horrible, horrible. And I feel really bad. And no amount of money is worth a lot of hate like this. Like everything that you do, getting hated on, and it's not even your own actions. Yeah, that's sad. I would never want that. You can offer me $10 million right now. I'd say no, thank you.
That's why I'm homeschooled too. In the beginning of school, people noticed my mom, and I got like in the cafeteria a lot of stares. And so if I could, I honestly would go back to my old life, to being a nobody to people, because that's when I was more confident, didn't care how I looked. And now since I'm publicly, I've cared more about how I look, how I go out, and stuff.
Well, I think you are beautiful, and I'm sorry that the internet has literally tore you down, because that's not how it should be. That's not what anyone deserves. I think that there's two extremes, right? Like, there's like Kim Kardashian, and then there's like the common, worker. I feel like you guys shouldn't take it so extreme either way. Like, there's a balance, and finding that balance, everyone's going to be a lot happier. Don't isolate yourself. Like, you're beautiful. Be confident. Be true to who you are. Like, go out there and do whatever you want to do. Just because you're public doesn't mean that you can't go and follow your dreams, follow what you want to do, and be who you want to be. Like, don't let that hold you back, because I'll tell you one thing, nobody else is going to care about you more than you care about you. So
Facts.
Don't
Facts.
let your
Nobody
mother's
can do it for you. You
shenanigans
can only
stop
do it for
you.
yourself.
And you're beautiful, and I think just definitely don't take it for granted either, because a lot of people would kill to be in your position, and a lot of people would kill to make that type of money. There is a balance, and you can find it. So hang in there, girl. What's the weirdest fan interaction you've ever had? You want to know how it smells?
Literally.
Oh, Lord.
Literally. Walking through the mall and you hear somebody just singing the song out loud. And then they're like, "As Santos, he knows smell well." And I'm like, oh my God, they know the song. They know the song.
Correct. We know the song.
It's, oh my God.
We know the song.
I don't know.
Do you regret it?
I don't regret
It's a
it.
banger.
Yeah, I don't regret it. But if I didn't have to just pick that one name,
Santos. It could be anyone. You could just change it.
literally,
Anyone. Who else? Who would you say? Who would you replace it with?
my guy's name, but I can't say his name on.
That's me.
You
She
have a
said she
guy.
can't say my name, and then she says it, doesn't she? I've been clipped
got a
in the
man?
videos. I saw the clips.
They look the fuck appointed.
All right,
She
now
said-
it's my turn to get talked about. Lord, I told her don't talk about me. I said don't talk about me. Don't
I
talk
don't
about
know
me.
much about him.
Go ahead.
I mean, he was kind of nice a little bit, because when she was doing something, I picked up the phone.
I got clipped in this
And
part.
I was like, my mom's not here right now.
Or tagged in the
Because
clips.
she let me pick up the phone. And I was like, my mom's not here right now. And he was like, oh, do you need me to call me? Like, does she need to call me back later when she's not busy? And I was like, no, she's like heading down the hall right now, even though she really wasn't. And then she told me to go bring her the phone in the bathroom. But, yeah.
That's nice. That's just common decency.
No, because most people...
That was common decency. I wasn't trying to be nice or impress anybody.
Who has your mother dated?
So he's sweet. He's respectful. That's what she's trying to tell you.
So you've dated disrespectful men, like, and they know, like,
Well, no, there was one guy, and I don't remember who it was, to be honest. I think it was actually my ex that I brought home from prison, Jesse. Yeah, it was him, actually. He called. So he called from prison, and literally, no, like she answered, and one of them answered, and they sounded just like me. And he was like, where's your mom? And they were like, oh, hold on, she's coming. And so when I was coming to the phone, I was like, hey, hello? And he's like, don't be letting them answer the phone like that no more. Like,
I know people like that in real life, and let me just say, people that answer the phone like that and talk about your daughters like that and don't let them answer the phone, blah, 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 they're just controlling, and they're not good people to have around your children. So it's a good thing that they're not together anymore, because that's definitely not a good trait to have.
Rude. And I'm like, bro, like, those are my kids. Like, if I'm not there.
Okay, but that's crazy work, because the fact that a man, I'm assuming this guy's a man, he's not 19.
Yeah, no.
Okay, period. We'll get into that later. A man, a grown-ass man, the fact that all he said was, oh, okay, let her, have her call me back, no worries. Please, that is the lowest of the lowest, bare minimum. That's not being nice. That is human decency, respect. That is if I call your mom and you answer the phone and I'm like, oh, hey, just have her call me back later. That's what everyone should say. Not having, oh, I don't know why your kids answer the phone.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
That's crazy. Like, that's...
But to be honest...
We need to get you on Christian Mingle.
No, well, this one is actually a Christian. Oh, okay. And so he told me he is saving himself until marriage. So... Literally, I was
I did tell her that.
You got a song about your nunu. You think you're gonna last with a man
that wants to save himself from marriage?
No, yeah, but I said people can change. People can change, but it didn't seem like she wants to change sometimes.
Religion, like, he hasn't dated a girl in 5 years either. Everybody thinks that. He's on my TikTok. He's always in my lives.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe a bi man is what you need.
You want to know how it smells? Ask Max. He knows it smells.
And there's a name drop.
Hey, yo, chat, clip that?
Well, no, we haven't met, but we're actually planning a time for me to...
You haven't met?
No, only online. Like, we FaceTime. Yes, we FaceTime. He just got a haircut.
I just got a haircut.
There's no... Give her the mic. Give her the mic. You're cut off. That's your mother.
Wow. I feel bad for them now.
How do you know?
She should not be talking about the Nunu song in front of her children.
Him before your fame.
Let me show you, and let me tell you, because Max...
Clock it.
Literally.
Clock it.
No, because Max literally is not disrespectful. He does not care about the views. He does not care about the views. And whenever he is on live, he tells them,
no,
I'm not going to talk about it.
See how many galaxies and lions you get, so he knows how much to ask you to pay.
No. Literally, he's one of my biggest
This is when they call
on
me.
TikTok.
This is when
so
they
he's like
call
a mini
me.
sugar daddy.
He's young, but he's
How
younger
old is
than
he?
me. He's 23. What?
Why not? Okay, like,
He's one of my
Better than 19. At least I didn't lie about it.
Since December.
So you're just gonna date the biggest gifter, who says he's a Christian that doesn't want to?
Yeah, we're gonna save ourselves until marriage.
Ashley, stop playing with me.
No, I'm serious.
No, you're not.
Yes, when we meet, we're gonna come back to this conversation.
No, call me.
And you're gonna be like, so does he know how it smells? No, he don't.
No,
Wait till the wedding
day. That's a fact. Wait till the wedding day.
Yeah, you are. We're actually gonna get married in Miami.
Camilla can sit front row.
Met this man, and she's talking about her kids don't even know it. All they know is that he said he's gonna wait on the phone for her to get there. You know the one thing I said about you before you got here? I said, Ash Trevinos is like the car crash that never just it just keeps going. And tell me that's not accurate.
Okay, but listen, you're thinking ahead.
You want to get married?
No. Okay, but
and I'm thinking
Camilla is
ahead.
funny. Camilla is
thinking
funny.
Your kid's bedside table.
But I'm not gonna introduce my kids to just anybody.
I agree.
So that's why they haven't met him.
But inmates, am I right?
No. Literally, they've only met 2.
They've met 2 inmates and not a Christian man that doesn't want to have sex with you before you're married.
Because I mean,
he doesn't live in the same state.
No, he actually lives in a different state.
Where?
Arizona.
Are you sure he's real?
He is. We FaceTime. If I
Call
was
him
to FaceTime
now. Call him right now.
And this is when they call me.
Let me say hello. Let me talk now. He has a heart by his name. Max. Max.
What can I do?
Max. Are you real? Can I see your face?
I'm driving and you're in Apple CarPlay. Hold on.
Okay. Max, what's
I was
your
not
ethnicity?
expecting this.
I'm Hispanic
From
Mexico.
Okay, period. Okay, so are you and Ash Trevinos in some sort of relationship?
Are we in some sort of relationship? We're not official right now, but we are talking.
And
You know
that's
she
facts.
said
We
she
did
plans
talk
on marrying
about
you in
that online.
Miami?
We
talked
already
about that on live too.
discussed it.
You've already discussed this.
Yes, we're having you're Bean Dip Jr.
That's
You
Heffa's
haven't
name.
even met
Heffa came up
her
with that
children
name.
yet, who, by the way, don't have bedside tables and/or beds. And you're her top gifter, so I think you should probably buy her kids. Probably take her kids on a shopping spree or something.
You literally said you were going to do that.
Well, that's the thing. Once we're married, we could do that. I know, Camilla. I thought you could do it.
I'll take on that.
She did tell me that Camilla was gonna do it, but I would. I already told Ash that I would too. So if she
you
needs me to get them
using Ash for
bedside
her
table,
money?
then
Am I using her for her money? Why would I be using some for
And
her money
beds I
when I
would.
send them money?
That's it. All right.
Alrighty.
All right, Max.
Just wanted to ask.
I was not wanting to call. I specifically told her too that not to say my name. That's why she said in the beginning, I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say him out there. And then boom. But this is also goes back to like when we first started talking. I told her like, hey, I don't want to go on TikTok. And then she's like, no, we're going to go on TikTok. And then we went on TikTok. And then you've seen how that's been.
He's a sugar daddy, Ash.
He even said our pretend.
He's 23,
Okay,
Ashley.
but still.
He's 23. I'm 22.
I'm not gonna say the word.
He's what? Please.
What does that say?
I'm gonna say the word.
He's what? Please.
What is that word? Can you guys say what? Could you guys hear what she said?
He's what? Please. He's what? Please.
It sounds like glazed.
Stop! And I didn't know he was Mexican when I first.
It's not
met him. I
rich,
was
it
so
says
excited.
glazed.
So I was like, he's not a Mexican. He's a white boy.
A train wreck that never
No,
stops wrecking.
this is the ending though. Like literally. So we're about to like just full throttle it, and then it's gonna stop.
Give her the mic. She looks much but cry.
She does not look like
Give her
she's
the mic.
gonna cry.
Tell me how you really feel.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like it's weird for like girls to go for younger guys, but
You hear that?
it's weird for my mom. She's 36.
She said that loud and motherfucking proud. She said she's 36.
And she gets with people in their
Who are
20s.
19.
In Santos, he actually lied about his age. He said he was
I didn't lie
20,
about mine.
but he's actually 19.
I did not lie about mine. I'm 23.
You see nothing wrong with that. Like, no, you don't see anything wrong with that. Your kid's over here. She's like, my mother is out here slinging that iron for a 19-year-old.
With anybody though.
But Santo knows how it smells.
Camilla?
Yeah.
They never did anything. That was just for a song. And
No, this contradicts me because I've asked her and she's told me multiple things on different occasions, a different story. On live, she's told me a different story. On live again, she told me a different story. On the phone, she told me a different story. On the phone again, she told me a different story. And here, she tells two different stories.
Clock that T.
Yeah, I clocked it. Yeah, she clocked my shit. She clocked it.
She said,
Camilla. She said, Camilla, they never did anything. Facts. Okay. I didn't see it. There was no video. There was nothing. I didn't see it. You weren't disgusted when you found out he was 19.
I did, and I was embarrassed because I was actually on live when it happened.
So this is Ashley Trevino live right now saying she admits and takes accountability, right? You are embarrassed for that. That made you feel embarrassed.
It made me feel embarrassed, ashamed. Like literally, I was like, that's why I say I wish I would have never met him. Because
But 23, okay.
You should never wish to not
literally
meet
you're
people.
over
Just
21.
wish to use them as good,
We can go to the bar and you can buy me a drink.
like a learning
At my wedding,
experience.
we can have an open bar.
Not good
and I ain't gotta
experience,
worry
but a
about you
learning
going
experience.
to jail or me going
Every
to
person
jail
I've ever
for
crossed
drinking
paths with,
underage.
even if I don't like them right now,
Yes,
still happy to have met them. Learning
Teach their own.
experience.
literally.
I could never. 23, your brain isn't fully developed. You haven't experienced life enough to be able to withhold what I deem to be a marriage. Being the fact that you are 36 with 2 kids, like you have a very adult life.
Yeah.
And I feel like for someone that's 23 to enter that, or even any younger than that, even 25, 26, 27, like I feel like in these developmental stages in life, you don't need to be worried about someone, like not saying someone else's kids, because if you fall in love, you fall in love. But I feel like in my head, it's like, why would you go for someone who is underdeveloped?
So with that,
Underdeveloped,
Because
Camilla. I
your brain
am
is
not
fully developed at the age
underdeveloped.
of 25.
Yeah,
Well,
but
23.
age to me
I
is-
premature, I guess.
literally, if you're
Premature.
over the age, you're an adult.
I guess that's
you're-
the opposite
I mean,
direction. Maybe she's right.
You're gonna be the one to tell yourself what to do at that point, you know?
Maybe
and he
she's
lives
right.
on his own. He doesn't live with his
Just said
parents.
premature.
He's already went to school.
Basic requirements, by the way.
Literally. Like, I mean, there's so much more I can say about him, but I don't want to put his business out there.
Right. But why do you think you go for young? Have you never tried a guy that's older or maybe in the same, at least 30?
Yeah. So a lot of my exes are 30. Like the guy that I'm about to divorce this month. He's actually...
You're married right now.
I am married.
You're currently married.
I'm currently married. I've been married since 2022.
You're currently married and you're planning a wedding right now with another man.
But the wedding is not going to happen tomorrow.
Yes, guys, I did know that.
Real.
This is what
This
you
is not
wanted.
But she said that she was supposed to be done with it
This
in
is not
February. So.
scripted.
You want the real.
Tell me how you feel, because I know you're waiting to say something.
Yeah, my mom is married.
Yeah, she married.
She's married. They're getting a divorce.
Mhm.
The guy is awful.
You hate him? Not a good guy. Have you seen him?
Yeah, we've met him. We went to visits.
He's in prison.
Most guys in prison are.
Why are you
domestic guys.
laughing? I'm gonna cry.
Yes. They've only met him one time. I only took him to go visit him. Why are you crying?
Because, girl, you are crazy! She married a man in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
This is her second marriage in prison.
Oh my God.
You want to come? Y'all just come live with us.
Yes, please.
You just...
Yes, please is crazy.
Well, they have 2 new members. Just kidding.
Girls, I think I have to end your segment here. Thank you so much. I need to talk to your mom about some things. Clearly there's a lot to debrief.
I hear this is where it
And
starts to
I'm
get
not gonna do
real
shit.
good.
I'll let
Apart
y'all
from like
leave
what we
the
just
room.
went through, so
Okay.
we'll see.
I love you guys. I promise. Hey, new bed on me. New room on me, okay? I pinky swear it.
Okay.
Your daughters are amazing.
They are. I love them.
They're very sweet. They're very smart.
They've been the reason why I'm still here today.
They are incredible.
Without them, I can guarantee you.
Go, you better start bringing home them damn inmates.
I know.
No more. Red cards are out-of-pocket questions.
Okay.
So you don't want to answer, you say pass. You were on TikTok Live while someone was getting head in the backseat of your car. Why did you keep filming?
Okay, so with that, she knew I was on live.
Who is she?
Her name is Vala.
Okay.
And now she's with Bree in LA. The girl with Bree in LA.
I don't know.
Bree Olsen.
No, I know
Yeah.
Bree, but I don't know. I didn't know that they were together. They're
Yeah, so
friends?
she actually.
Y'all, the
went up
2K
to
Bree
live with
situation
Bree
is something I'm not
We all
familiar
met through
with.
Santos. And
So
so,
if someone's
she
got
knew
that
I was
lore,
on
you
live.
can
We were
tag me into
actually
that.
going to a club hosting that I was doing. And we were in the back seat. My security was driving.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to go live. You know, we're feeling good, having fun, just girls. And she was in the back with Santos. And so she knew we were on live as she was getting up. And you could see her look directly to my
So as you
camera.
can see here, I do have a screenshot.
Yeah.
You thought that was the funniest thing in the world. as you
'Cause
can
I
tell
was
in this
like-
picture. She did think that her friend giving head was the funniest shit ever. So here she is dying.
I'm
laughing her ass
confused.
off
I'm
here.
so. I'm so confused.
Did she feel embarrassed?
I thought Ash and Santos were together at that time. Were they not together at that time? Or this is like, see, I'm still trying to catch up on this stuff. I'm trying to learn. Like, I jumped into this not knowing what I was getting myself into. I didn't know you guys had all this drama and this stuff going on. That's why I'm so confused. I'm just so confused.
At all?
She did. She felt ashamed, like literally. Like
So why would Bree do
I
something
thought it
like?
was-
Why would Bree do something like that to her friend?
That's like you were just thinking, hey, this is for content.
so.
why would
I
Ash-
didn't know exactly
Yeah, I
what
guess
had
she did it
happened
on
until I
accident, but-
actually looked back, and I'm like,
Oh, it's Vale.
you start
Vale.
dying
Okay, Vale.
because
Vale.
you see me.
I don't know
in
who
the
Vale is.
video,
Never heard
like,
of her.
I'm like,
Girl, you're flaunting that shit. Look, you said, look.
and then I said,
She's in the backseat.
and then I said,
Does she have an OnlyFans?
no. Well, I mean, she might now.
This better fuck. Girl, you better start
We're
one.
off the For You page
She
now.
might
That's
know.
good
You better start one.
for unoriginal
that. You
content.
got caught. Giving the Gok 9000 in the backseat of a car.
for free.
You shouldn't have filmed it.
She shouldn't have done it.
Fair enough. I do have something for you.
Okay.
I bought you some treats. I bought you some stuff. Okay, so if you want to bring it out, I'll give you a haul. I've studied you a little bit, and I did get you some treats. We have here Fritos Bean Dip, your favorite, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I could show this thing. Let me show you what I'm pointing at. Hold on. I don't think I can show this thing on TikTok, the rose. So I'll leave it. We'll see what happens.
And so that you don't sleep with 19-year-olds anymore. Another one, a clean one. You ordered another, so now you have 3.
No, I was gonna order another.
Oh, well there you go.
Thank you.
And it's pink.
Thank you. I love
It's my brand. Okay. Our
Her
camera
brand? She had
guy
the brand.
in the middle of an Ash Trevinos apology. So we're gonna run that back one more time. Go ahead. Apologize to the community that you offended in using that word.
I'm sorry to the Mexicans, okay? I will never use that.
Hispanic community.
Oh, the Hispanic community. I will never use that word again or any racial slurs towards y'all.
Or just don't use any racial slurs.
Okay,
Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what racial slur she used. I wasn't familiar. I didn't even know that happened. No idea about that. But didn't seem
All right,
sincere.
Black cards, diabolical, chaos, and final round. Here we go. Santos was caught licking your rose toy on live. What the fuck were you doing?
I don't care if that's your wife. That's disgusting to do it on live.
I just had it sitting right there the night that he came over.
Right. Is this the same night you were drunk? Or is it different?
No.
night?
That was
Okay.
actually the last time that he ever came over my house.
And he licked your rose toy. Why did he do that?
Because Santos is a freak. Santos sleeps with everybody.
Did he sleep with you?
Am I supposed to answer that
Yes.
truthfully?
Yes.
Truthfully?
Yes. Did Santos sleep with you? Did you sleep with Santos, actually?
I need alcohol. No, I'm just kidding.
Does it need to have penetration, but did you do stuff with Santos? To where he would feel it's appropriate to lick your rose toy because perhaps he's been there down there before.
So, yes, we have done stuff.
Okay.
Twice.
Twice.
2 separate occasions.
With a 19-year-old boy.
I didn't know he was 19 at the time.
So this is before you knew.
Yes.
Claimed before you knew.
Literally. Like, we did it twice, and it was literally before Christmas. So.
That's disgusting.
It is. It is. I regret it.
I'm disgusted
I'm disgusted in
disappointed in you.
myself.
I'm disappointed in you.
That is freaking gross.
I agree. We can agree on that.
Literally. If you got 2 legs, he's, yeah.
The internet thinks you're still getting with teenage boys. What's the truth?
So I'm not. I don't, like I said.
Guys, they're not in their teens. They're in their early
literally.
20s.
Literally, they're
Early
already out of their
20s.
teen years.
Yeah. They're not children. They're adolescents.
Quit making it sound so bad.
It is bad. It is bad.
Okay,
Max,
I'm only with.
Max, I hope that you're good.
I try to
It's a
be
little
good.
weird.
I try to be good.
It's really weird. Please buy her children some nice shit, okay? They're great kids.
Max is
They're
amazing.
I will.
amazing. Good kids. I don't know about Max.
I will.
They're all
But your
amazing.
kids are amazing. What is the most shameless thing you've ever done for TikTok clout?
The shameless thing.
Like the most reckless thing you've ever done for TikTok clout?
Hang out with Santos.
You think that brought you clout? I mean, I think it did too. I
The
mean,
first
based on- okay.
time we ever met, yes.
Okay.
It did. We had 300,000 views on my live, and we had almost 100 million likes. 300,000 people viewed my live.
Would you do it again?
That's a lot of people.
No, not with him.
Okay. At least we're growing.
Yeah.
If TikTok banned you tomorrow, how would you make money? What's your plan B?
I have other socials that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
And I have other
So you still-
collabs coming up.
Okay.
Not with him, with me.
That you have coming up?
Mm,
Good one.
a good one. I mean, it's a YouTube video, so. Okay, just know this. There's going to be 20 guys.
20 guys? Okay.
It's gonna be on only.
Okay, I just want to say, how is it okay for her to go make a video with 20 guys? I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what the video is, but I'm not going to talk about it. Regardless of what the video is, I don't care if they're sitting on the couches together. 20 random guys? How is that more appropriate than me hanging out with my cousins after Bible study? Come on. And then she gets mad at me and says she's going to block me because I was hanging out with them.
OnlyFans. That's her first video on OnlyFans. You went in deep.
That's it. That's all I'm going to say. they gotta wait for the rest.
TikTok users claim you've monetized poor parenting by drinking heavily and possibly driving under the influence while your children are present. How do you respond to these very serious accusations?
Okay, so
And why are these assumptions? Like, why are they assuming this?
okay, because there is times where they think that I'm out and I'm drinking, but of course now I don't go live really unless.
So you
I'm
just
at
drink and
home.
drive without going live?
No, I don't. Like,
Okay.
I told you that if I'm going to, like, say I'm going to my cousin's to go drink, my mom or my dad will pick me up or drop me off in my car.
Okay.
And then my kids aren't with me. And
So why would they assume this? Why is this an assumption? Why are these accusations?
that one actually came from, I was at a restaurant for my cousin's birthday, and literally this was in August. And they literally had the police waiting outside because they said I was drinking and driving. I was not drinking and driving. I was literally with my cousin. I don't, like, they just think every time I'm driving, I guess I'm drunk. I have no idea.
Okay.
I've never drank and drive with my kids.
I hope you wouldn't drink and drive. In
No,
general.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't, because why would I risk the chance of losing them
And money.
when I'm all they have?
Just kidding.
When I'm all they have.
Yeah.
You know, and
And grandma and grandpa. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are great.
literally, they're
are
amazing.
great.
I had the best parents.
Okay, so don't do that. If
No.
that's something you've ever done,
Yeah.
that's also disgusting behavior. Reports suggest that your daughters were initially raised by your mother due to complaints to Child Protective Services. How do you address concerns about your parenting that led to such actions?
Okay, so my kids literally were not raised by my mom.
Okay.
They were raised by me since the day I gave birth to them. Literally, CPS just got involved back in, I want to say, September. And they were getting so many calls that...
Because of TikTok Live, you would
yes,
say?
yes.
Okay.
And I was tired of it. So I told my mom, you know what, keep them until this goes away. And they were still making calls, false accusations, saying this, saying that.
And has Child Protective Services come and
They've interviewed
deemed
me.
them- Okay.
But they've said there's no reason. They even tell my parents there's no reason to take them from their mom. Their mom is not an unfit parent. They've closed every single case that we've had, and
Some would say you are.
they would, yeah,
Okay.
they would. But
Because I think maybe you just portray a lot of things online, and so it allows people to be very judgmental.
yeah, so again, they only see bits and pieces of it. They don't see me from morning to night. They only see an hour or 2 hours or 30 minutes of my life. And with that being said, my kids have never been in harm's way. I've never given my kids any type of alcohol, any kind of anything else that they shouldn't have. There was even rumors that my kids were pregnant. They weren't. They're not.
Okay.
I've even taken a drug test, and I passed it because of CPS. Back in December or January, beginning of January, CPS asked me. They came over my house, and they seen my house, and they asked me, "Would you be willing to take a drug test?" I said, "Yeah, why not? I'm not scared. I have nothing to hide. I don't do drugs. I'm not that type of person." And so I went that next day, and I took it, and they got the answers a couple weeks ago because it took so long. I don't know why. I guess because they sent it off. It was a urine sample. And so, yeah, they've closed that case too, and that was the last one that I know of.
Okay.
But now they can't come to me because they have to go to my
Parents' house.
legal.
Or okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
I have
You
an
a legal
attorney.
system. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Period. Budget. You got budget.
Yeah.
You have a very messy personality and a very messy personal life, and I really hate that your kids have been brought into it because
Yeah.
they shouldn't know about any of this.
Literally. And
They
I
should not
felt-
know about. They don't need to know about how your new. They don't need to know anything. And the
I
fact
agree with
this
that
is
part. I agree with that
Brought
part.
up to them is not okay. Like that is not okay.
Absolutely.
Your kids should not know about anything, about
Yeah.
CPS. Like when some kids, yeah, like CPS shows up, they don't even know CPS shows up. Like I hope you do see that. I really hope you see
And
how
that's the thing,
not
like,
okay.
if you ask the girls, they will tell you that they're tired of it.
As they should be though, because that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
but even though like sometimes, like your behaviors, like as a like yes, I am a very strong advocate for like I don't talk about it often, but like women when we have children, from experiences that I've heard through family members, like the woman when she becomes a mother, it's hard to differentiate a mother, being a mother, and then being also a woman for her partner, for her husband, for herself. And I feel like you really mixed those two, and it became really messy for everyone, for the public, for your children. Like, you need to take care of yourself as a woman very independently than how you would take care of yourself and present yourself as a mother. And I think that this is where everything went to shit. Because now it's publicized to 300,000 people and more.
Yeah, but then again...
Because people make mistakes.
Yeah.
I get
True.
that. I'm not sitting here saying, you know, you're going to hell and you're a piece of shit person, but you have done a very poor job of separating the two to the public eye. Because they shouldn't have that much power over you. The public should never have that much power over you. To be able to sit here and basically attack your every move.
And
that sucks.
Yeah.
It does.
It sucks. Like,
And I hope that...
Yeah.
I hope that your kids are enough of a reason for maybe to dial back a bit or just not go live and understand that, bro, like, I hope...
I told her, I talked with her too, and I told her, I said, maybe it's time, like, to not do TikTok, like, off of TikTok, just because it's obviously bringing a lot of bad in her life. And
later, you know, I mean, same with me, though. I don't have kids now, but when I do have kids, you don't think they're going to look at me and be like, Mom, what are you doing on OnlyFans? But that's something that I consciously know. I'm still debating on having kids. I don't have them. Like, you have these children that are incredible. Guys are great. And I don't know. I think that that's why people would call you an unfit mother. I think there is basis as to why someone would call you an unfit mother. And do you see why?
But that's the thing. Also, people don't realize they've only came into my life
Very recently.
Yes.
Right.
So they don't know how it was to raise my kids.
Right, but even in that small, short of time, they formulated such a massive opinion. How does that not hurt your feelings?
It doesn't get to me because of the fact that I know what type of mother I am, and my kids will tell me every day, you're not a bad mom. People are just being ugly and rude.
I know people come at...
Yeah, and they're like, they
but
don't
you do
know
have
how
to take
you...
some accountability for some
Yeah,
of the
and
things
I
that you've
understand
done.
that.
Right.
But again, when I'm at home drinking by myself, it shouldn't matter what my parenting is because my kids are not there. Or if they are there, they are in their own room on their phones with their friends or in the living room watching a movie, and I'm not even online for hours.
But 100%, and I think people do that on a day-to-day basis. They're just not public figures. Like, people's parents come home from work and they have a glass of wine and they might get a little fucked up on a Friday night, but they're not public figures. They don't have a following. There's no one there to judge them on what they do.
And again, that's why I wish my life was back to where it was, because
y'all heard it. Stop making her famous.
Like, I hate the chaos. I hate it so much. I do. But I'm a mean bitch too. Don't get fucked up. I'm just kidding.
She likes the attention. Next question. What is this?
So I can show you that picture. They actually edited that. I have it on my phone.
Really?
Yeah, they literally yeah, they did that. I didn't never post that. It's a fake account that posted that.
This isn't real.
No, it's not. Look, I have the actual picture.
This is the last thing, by the way. I just needed to know what the fuck this was.
Look, okay, so these are all the pictures. So that one is going to be right here.
Okay, show the camera. The picture I'm currently holding in my hand is a nude photo from that I guess was edited from this picture. That's just sick.
Literally.
And weird.
And it's the same exact picture. Look at that. Same exact.
Yeah, because that was absolutely wild to me.
Somebody's fake account took that picture like this and edited it to make it seem like
just take the picture from edited and post it on.
That's crazy. That's crazy. If I was to post a picture like that, trust me, I have plenty of those.
Oh, did you send him to Santos?
No, he doesn't have any pictures of me.
What about Max?
Max doesn't even have no pictures of me like that.
Have you ever FaceTimed him and gotten frisky with him on the phone?
Max, no.
Santos.
Santos, no.
Your prison inmates.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
They're on the phone, and then I'm like, yeah, we do that.
A little phone thing. Or a little phone.
Not no more.
And the rose toy? Well, I just got you a new
Yeah.
one. Well, if you're going to use it, make sure you use it with, your future husband. Save it.
Yeah, I gotta
With
say
Max.
this on Max, yeah.
Well, Max, you're welcome for the new toy. I hope you don't have
Thank you, Camilla.
Guys, that is Ashley Trevino for you. Her chaotic life.
It is.
Listen, do better.
I am, and thank you for
Do
having
better.
us.
I appreciate you coming out here. You've been hilarious. This is the most, I feel like I'm keeping up with the Kardashians. I feel like this is insane. I wish you nothing but happiness, and I hope that you do better for everyone in your life and, create more positivity.
I am. With the following, I have actually I've wanted to change my following, like
Just kind of rebrand.
yeah, like one of my friends, Heffa, that I'm always talking to online.
The New Yorker.
Yeah,
She's funny. I love her.
She literally like helps me out a lot. You
Love
know,
Heffa.
whenever-
Heffa is funny.
Shit.
She does, and whenever I
I
was
fuck
going,
with you, Hef. I don't know.
yeah, and whenever she was literally, I was going through my darkest moments. Like she was the one that was there for me. Nobody else was there, just her and God. So
You need friends like that.
yeah,
Because she'll
she's
put you in your
honest.
place and vice versa, you know?
She will.
So, look, hey, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
I
you
really
for
appreciate it.
inviting
Anything you want to say?
us. Guys, y'all have it. I've never spoken publicly to anybody, and she got it out of me. Okay, so that was,
Talking with Camilla.
raw, and that's who I am. And if I've hurt any of y'all, I do apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm not that cruel of a person. I am actually a sweetheart. I can be a bitch though, but.
2 apologies.
I
in one
agree.
podcast.
I agree.
We gotta
She
end it
is
there.
very,
We
very
gotta
nice
end
when we're
it
on the
there,
phone, but she
guys.
can be mean
Thank
to
you
me
so
too.
much for watching. Ashley
I make her
Trevinos
mad.
apologized 2 times. I love you.
All
You
right.
guys are the
Well, we watched it. Now, I don't do these kind of videos or these kind of live streams, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to sit here and like recap it and tell you guys what I thought and all that stuff, but I don't think it's, my place to do that for you guys. All I do got to say is that Camilla did an excellent job. I like how she asked her questions and stuck by what she asked. I think that it was a good podcast. It was a good podcast. It really was. We'll just say that. I'm probably in trouble now, even though I asked permission, or I didn't even ask, but I said it. Guys, I don't think you guys realize that I'm used to when I used to go live back in the day doing gaming and whatnot. I was used to maybe 10 people, maximum 100 people would watch. I love that. Small crowd, people that I knew come in, talk. Now I have, right now, at this moment, 7,000 people watching me. 7,000 people watching me and judging everything that I'm saying, judging everything that I do. I'm not used to that. So you guys can go and say the worst things about me if you want to. That's absolutely fine. I don't wish bad upon anybody. If anything, I want to do good for people. I wish better for everybody. I hope everybody could do better. I hope Ash does better. I hope her daughters do better. I hope everybody in the chat does better. Like, there's no reason for you guys to be talking bad. You could judge me all you want. To be real with you, your guys' judgment does nothing to me, because at the end of the day, we get judged by one person, and that's God, and that's the only one that matters to me. So, but anyways, guys. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh, I spilled my drink. I don't even know what to say to you guys. It's like I'm just sitting here watching. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Let me bring the chat down here so I could see it, because I wasn't watching it the whole time. Over here, let me see. Can you guys try to be kind too? Hold on. Run towards Jesus. Amen to that. Everybody should do that. Well, guys, on Sunday, I'm going to do a church live. On Thursday, I'm going to do another church live. I think you should all tune in. I think everybody in here needs a little bit of that. If you're not ready at your own service, I think you guys should all tune into that and watch that. And I am Christian Baptist. All right, guys. Well, I did what I wanted to, which watch it with you guys, and you guys can watch what, my reaction, I guess, even though I didn't have very much of a reaction. I'm not much of a big reaction person. I just like to watch and listen. But I'll see you all later. Thank you, professional. Love you, professional. Nothing but the best for everybody. Nothing but the best for everybody. All right, guys, I'm hopping off.